I'm Sharon Betters, and you are listening to the Daily Treasure podcast produced by Mark Inc. Ministries, and it's our vision at Mark Inc. to offer help and hope, especially to hurting people. So today's devotional is called The Tip of the Iceberg, and today's treasure is from John 21, verse 25. Now there are also many other things that Jesus did. Were every one of them to be written, I suppose that the world itself could not contain the books that would be written. As I finish up this last week of the Easter series, I feel a little like John must have felt when he closed the Gospel of John with these words, John 21:25. Now there were also many other things that Jesus did. Were every one of them to be written, I suppose that the world itself could not contain the books that would be written. Friends, we have only touched the tip of the iceberg of the lives of the women of the resurrection. Let their stories inspire you to follow Jesus and live with confidence on those days when you feel too helpless to know the power of the resurrection. Join the visible church of Jesus Christ tomorrow by whatever means you can. Soak up the joy of the resurrection and go and tell that Jesus is alive. Throughout my growing up years, my father would wake up the older children early on Easter Sunday and tell us to get ready to go to the Easter sunrise service. My mother typically stayed home with the babies, but often I would find the new pair of nylons, remember those? Outside my bedroom door. There was never a note, but I knew this gift was a symbol of my mother's love in a time when money was very tight. Don't remember a lot of sunny sunrises, but rather gray, sometimes misty Easter mornings. Though we had no instrumental accompaniment, we sang the great Christian hymns declaring the joy of the resurrection. Later, we joined the larger congregation for a jubilant Easter worship service that always included exuberant singing of Up from the Grave He Arose. As you prepare for Easter worship, Google the Charles Wesley hymn, Christ the Lord is Risen Today. Turn up the volume and join the women of the resurrection who gladly told others, He is risen. Christ the Lord is risen today. Alleluia. Sons of men and angels say, Hallelujah. Raise your joys and triumphs high, Alleluia. Sing ye heavens and earth reply, Alleluia. Lives again our glorious King, Alleluia. Where, O death, is now thy sting, Alleluia. Once he died our souls to save, Alleluia. Where thy victory, O grave, Hallelujah. Love's redeeming work is done, hallelujah. Fought the fight, the battle won, hallelujah. Death in vain forbids his rise, hallelujah. Christ hath opened paradise, hallelujah. Soar we now where Christ hath led, hallelujah. Following our exalted head, hallelujah. Made like him we rise, hallelujah. Ours the cross, the grave, the skies, hallelujah. Hail the Lord of earth and heaven, hallelujah. Praise to thee by both be given, hallelujah. There we greet triumphant now, hallelujah. Hail the resurrection thou, hallelujah. King of glory, soul of bliss, hallelujah. Everlasting life is this, hallelujah. Thee to know, thy power to prove, hallelujah. Thus to sing and thus to love, hallelujah. Christ the Lord is risen today. Written by Charles Wesley, 1739. And oh, Father, thank you for this day of glorious victory. Thank you that we not only experience resurrection power when you breathe life into our dead souls, but we can experience that same power in our everyday lives. Hallelujah. He is risen. Well, friends, we're wrapping up our journey to Easter, and I pray that it has been glorious for you, that it has included moments, aha moments of truths that have hit you in a new way, that there's scriptures that you are carrying with you. And I pray that you have a renewed passion for offering the light of Jesus in this dark and broken world, and realize all you need to do is pray that God would show you one person today who needs to hear about Jesus, who needs a touch that comes through you to them of his love, one person at a time. So as we are wrapping up our journey to Easter, we're going to look forward tomorrow to continuing on our pilgrimage fueled by hope. We will be jumping into week 10. We did the first 9 weeks starting in January, took a break for the Easter series, and now we're jumping back into a pilgrimage fueled by hope. So we're on this journey, ladies and gentlemen who are joining us. We're on this journey together, whether it is journeying to Easter or whether it is daily, mundane living. We can link arms, even though we've never met. We can encourage one another to walk by faith, no matter where God has placed us. So join us tomorrow, and again, make sure that you share with others the help and hope that you are experiencing in Jesus.